This is Paul. Yeah. Uh, I thought I should call you. It's about 7:15. I woke up in a homeless shelter. Got a van ride this morning. I was real happy about that at 5:15 a.m. and kind of been waiting for the sun to come up. Oh, it's about 44 degrees. And I know it's not really that early for you. I mean, you were up at 5 a.m., I'm sure. One of those early risers that always gets up, the bird that gets the worm. It's one of those situations where I've got probably 3 hours to sit here. Yeah, I woke up in a homeless shelter and I sent you an email about that. Now, I'm really not very happy today. I didn't want to sleep there. Oh. And I didn't want to sit here, but you don't really care what I want. Isn't that how it is when you are in law enforcement and you don't care, and then when I get to sue you for not caring, you're surprised that I don't care about what happens to you? It's one of those situations where you don't like me and I don't like you, and you don't care about me and I don't care about you. Hooch. And I was thinking about that fraud of the petitioner not acknowledging that court form. Hooch. Under the penalty of perjury, do you know who it was that filled it out? And exactly what address did you give for the service of the actual process? Was it the Sequim Public Library? His actual residence is the Sequim Public Library. Did you know I was in there? I mean, didn't like somebody tip you off? Or did you have the actual computers in the library? I thought maybe that the libraries, yes. Could you get me all 36,000 libraries throughout the United States? I had called the Library of Congress when I found out that somebody had decided to scan in all the top secret John F. Kennedy war syllabi, yeah, of all of those that are trained for war in the United States Army. Now, when I found out that if you actually have ownership of this and you don't have the authority of the military, said it right on there. It says you should call the Library of Congress, and I did. I called them and I said, well, I was surfing the internet and somebody decided to take all of the actual documents in the U.S. military, yeah, scan them in so anybody can see how they train their soldiers. In fact, last night I was on the Army's website and I couldn't find any leadership. do, do you know where the generals of the United States Army are? I was looking on them for them on the Army's website, and I even did a search for leadership. Gave me all kinds of videos about how I could become a leader in the Army, Army strong. Yes, but I thought, well, I only had a few minutes until I had to walk to get the bus to the homeless shelter, the van. But I went to the location where it wasn't at, and I stood there for 15. Only had 48 cents. I went to the wrong location, but I was told that that was the location, but it found out after I'd taken the bus to the homeless shelter. It was the location, but I didn't wait long enough. It's one of these situations. Just, I know you're busy today. You don't have anything to do, and you thought, why don't you get me the libraries again? I just wanted to know of all the employees of every library, library trustees, is that a real.